So I want to show you everyone my Husky Connect system that I am using from RC stuff. I had it at one race and it worked out very, very well. I'm constantly working on it, trying to get it a little more organized, and I'm pretty dang close. So I want to show you kind of how I have it set up and what a typical situation at the racetrack is. So first off, I bought the basic system, the combo. It comes with 3 pieces. It was about $99. It comes with a nice pull-out handle and wheels. The handle does collapse all the way down. It basically comes with a storage bin up on top, and then I'll show you what I have in that here in a minute. And it comes with another part, another toolbox that has a lift out tray. It's pretty deep. And the bottom is basically just a tote. That's really deep. And there's no lid on that, so it's a tote. This will basically just all click back together. And that is the basic system. Like I said, $99 for that 3-piece. And then I did add 2 of the 2-drawer systems, which really caught my eye, and that's the only reason I really wanted this whole thing. And I'm going to go over kind of individually what I have in each setup right now. And like I said, it's constantly changing, but I think I'm pretty dang close on it. Now in the top, any storage bins that actually go inside, but I took those all out. I got a couple in there. This is all my GoPro stuff, cameras, mounts, and this is kind of my go-to stuff that I take with me usually in my backpack to other things. So battery power banks, I got extra phone in there, memory cards, charge cables. I use this, I just take this in my backpack when I go to volleyball tournaments and games, just because we're always on our phones and we always need an extra power supply. Like I said, this is it did come with, it's full of little parts trays like this, but I really didn't use them. But it's nice that you can kind of adjust it as you go. And this is kind of like my grab and go stuff for my GoPro camera stuff. So this is the roller part of the system. It's the very bottom of it. It has the attached wheels and handle. In this box I have my battery charger, all my batteries, so I'll pull that out on race day. Extra pit light. It's got tire prep stuff that stays in here. We've got 2 different bins for specific car parts. All B6 related stuff's in here, and I got my SR10 stuff in here for my daughters. Set of tire warmers. I also have a couple diff mats and a couple little parts and pieces just for bulk, I guess bulk storage, in case I need it type thing. So this is the next piece in the system. The top of the other one, a nice lift out for smaller, more tuning stuff. Pick up some pills in here. All my bearing kit is in here for all my cars. And then I also have kind of more tuning type stuff, shock, all the little tiny pieces that are organized in those bins. I got a couple extra motors. I have a small bin full of all my diff stuff and gearbox parts, and then I have 2 with just extra pieces, brass, aluminum, kind of arm mounts, all that kind of stuff too, just in case. This one I have all my extra spur gears. I have some weights in here, chassis weights. I have SAE hardware for cage stuff for my sprint cars, extra diff, springs. I also have just little packets of hardware. I went through all my bulk boxes and kind of tried to organize all those into easier to grab type things. Hobbywing, this is all the spares that you get when you get Hobbywing stuff. ESC fans. I've got a bunch of wires as far as servo leads and stuff like that. Sensor wires, all the heat shrinks. I've got a rotor tool in there. Basically, I just took everything that they give you in the boxes and just made one bigger box. help people out. All my stickers that I carry with me, header cards, more handout things. And then I also have, I got a couple spare servos in here, a couple spare motors that are, you know, these motors are a little bit used, but they'll get someone back on the track if we need to help someone out. A couple speed controls, all ready to go. And those are just my spare ones I carry with me. Just try to help when I can. And yeah, everything just pops back in here. And and I'll just clamp onto the bottom one. So the real reason I wanted this system is these drawers. So this is two separate drawer units. They are $44 a piece for the two drawer. So I got two of those. So with the other system, it was about $100 for the 3 parts, and then another $88 here. So just under $200 for the whole system that I have. So I'll go through each drawer, how I got it set up at the moment. Bottom drawer is kind of like to do work things. So Dremel, soldering iron. I got a motor bearing tool. I got a set of calipers in here, and just some random tie wraps. Each drawer lined with a rubber mat to kind of help just keep the noise down, rattling, stuff like that. Next up is I got my setup drawer. I have all my setup station, couple ride height gauges, camber. I have my Bluetooth scales, my special edition Murph Dog ride height gauge, and I got the pink RC Speed Secrets turnbuckle wrench. They get their own little spot in there. These are just little wing nuts I use for my setup station. Still have some extra room. Next drawer, and these also have these really nice locking clasps on them too. They're really heavy duty. Very happy with those. This drawer is going to be my greases, stuff like that. I got all drill bit stuff, random things. I got extra hobby blades in here. Temperature thing, extra radio batteries. This is all my hobby wing stuff in here as far as tuning. So I got OTA, LCD box, a crawler box, some stickers. Those are really just easy access, grab them, help people out, which I try to do all the time. And this is more I call it grab and go, so I don't have to dig around the bigger boxes. I just gotta throw a couple handfuls of kit hardware in here. I've got some plastic screws for the sprint wings, extra receiver, just a few handful of stuff. And then I made these little boxes up. This has all my pinion gears in here, and then it also is set up to have stuff that people always ask for, you need really quick: body clips, wheel nuts. There's already been a couple cases where I've been able to help someone out real quick if they're out there on the track and their wheel falls off. Grab this and a wrench and go out there and help them out. Couple shims, set screws, just little stuff that just kind of at the ready is what I call that box there. And the main reason up here is all the good stuff. So these are all my tools. I got my factory team set of wrenches here, and the way I have it set up is this is stuff I use constantly. This has some standard size wrenches for other type of screws, nut drivers, a couple of regular normal screwdrivers, going down to tweezers, brushes, body reamer, X-Acto knives, magnifying glass, just kind of stuff that, all markers. Always have the markers in here. And then down here I got all my plier type stuff, cutters, shock pliers, stuff like that. I run with the DeWalt gyro for all my speed tip stuff, so I made a little pocket for that, and kind of made it so it sits in there nice and doesn't really rattle around. I pull the battery out anyway, so that sits in that bin. A couple thumb wrenches, flashlight, all my speed tips, and some turnbuckle wrenches and stuff like that in there, and everything fit in there pretty dang good. So this sits at the very top of my system, and it's just a good height to work out of. And in my shop at home, I just leave everything set up, and if I'm walking around in here and grabbing tools and putting them back, that's my big thing. Is this really just keeps my pit table organized. I don't have stuff. I try not to have stuff laying out all over the place. So it's just use it, throw it back in there, good to go. Like I said, it's a very good locking system, and this all locks together. And yeah, it's been performing really well for what I need. So more stickers to come. I just love it. It's a great system, very, very economical. Yeah, it's just been really good, and it's been fun setting it up and showing people stuff. So good stuff.